Hey everyone, I'm the Anime Watcher, and today I spend 24-hour researching on Demon Slayer, and found 75 secrets that you never know about the Hashira. To not waste any of your time, let's get into the juicy details. Secret number 1. When we talk about the Hashira, we cannot ignore the former Hashira as well. Did you know that Mr. Urokodaki was the mentor of Rengoku's father? That's why in this scene, when Tanjiro rushed to visit Rengoku's father after his death, we can spot a man with a mask on a boat in the river. If you look closely, the mask is the same one that Urokodaki crafts for his students. Urokodaki did come to visit Rengoku's father when he heard about Rengoku's death. Secret number 2. Urokodaki water-breathing technique is not the same as the one that is used today. He constantly changes his technique throughout the year, like he always told Tanjiro to be flexible. That is why each of his students learns a different lesson from him. For example, he helped Giyu Tomioka mastered the 11th form of the water-breathing style, but he did not teach it to Tanjiro. Moreover, when Urokodaki first trained to become a demon slayer, he used the flame-breathing style, then he switched to water-breathing later on. Secret number 3. Urokodaki shares a deep bond with Nezuko. He put a spell on her to view all humans as her family and to protect them from other demons. He also crafted a bamboo muzzle for her to prevent her from biting humans. His spell never wears off, so even now, Nezuko is still under Urokodaki's spell. Secret number 4. Urokodaki is one of the few people who know the secret of Muzan Kibutsuji. He revealed to Tanjiro that Muzan can alter his appearance and gender at will, while other Hashira were unaware of this. He might have fought with Muzan before, along with another former Hashira. Secret number 5. Tanjiro is the only one who has ever seen Urokodaki's face, but we don't know when or how he did it. He probably sneaked a peek at his face when Urokodaki was asleep. Tanjiro said in the manga that his face is very gentle and calm. That is why he has to wear a scary mask to intimidate demons and his students. However, his face remains a mystery, as it has never been revealed in the manga or anime. Secret number 6. Did you know that besides the Hashira and the Demon Slayer Corps, there is another group of skilled people who are also hunting down demons, but their way of working is brutal. They will kill any women and children, if necessary, to reach their goal. They have a history of killing innocent humans who have rare blood, just to do experiments to find the way to kill demons. Some even suspect that they are the ones who killed Tanjiro's family, and not Muzan. They killed Tanjiro's family because they needed blood from the sun-breathing bloodline to do their experiments. But their goal is the same as the Demon Slayers. It's to get rid of demons from this world. The second Hashira, whose secret we are about to reveal, is none other than his top student, Giyu Tomioka. Secret number 7. Giyu Tomioka is actually an introvert. He also does not know how to tease or how to talk with girls. Just like in real life, an introvert often gets mocked by extroverts, just like Shinobu always mocks him about no one liking him. Secret number 8. Giyu has an older sister when he was young, but she died trying to protect him from demon attack. After his sister died, he took his sister kimono to wear as an honor of her sacrificial. But when he get through the final selection, another close friend of him die in the process, which is Sabado. After Sabado died, he took half of Sabado kimono to mix with his sister kimono to honor them. Secret number 9. Giyu Tomioka is the only water-breathing Hashira that 𝐏𝐫𝐫𝐲 praised. He even said he had never met a skillful water-breathing user in 50 years, which means that the battle between 𝐏𝐫𝐫𝐲 and Urokodaki was 50 years ago. But still, neither Giyu nor Urokodaki could take down 𝐏𝐫𝐫𝐲 by themselves. Secret number 10. In the intro song of Season 1, they only show Giyu Tomioka at first, and the rest of them are in the shadows. But then, at the end of the intro song, they reveal the faces of all the Hashira standing in order. This hints at the order of their appearance in the series. Giyu and Shinobu are the first ones to appear in Season 1. Then, Rengoku appears in the Mugen Train arc. Next, Tengen appears in Season 2, and both Mitsuri and Tokito appear in Season 3. The rest of them will appear in the following seasons. Secret number 11. Giyu Tomioka has a strong sense of justice and duty. He is known as one of the best Hashira who good at following the rule. He also respects the rules and traditions of the Demon Slayer Corps, except for one time when he saved Nezuko and Tanjiro. Secret number 12. Giyu Tomioka never smiles except for the one time he gets to eat his favorite food, sake daikon, a dish of simmered salmon with radishes. Shinobu Kocho, the insect Hashira, was the only one who had ever seen him smile. Secret number 13. Giyu is the Captain Levi of Demon Slayer. He is not just cool and calm, he also has his own spin-off series in the manga, just like Captain Levi. His spin-off story tells about his journey and where he went after he saved Tanjiro and Nezuko. Secret number 14. Giyu Tomioka is secretly in love with both Kanye Kocho and Shinobu Kocho. I mean, who wouldn't be? But that's the reason why he doesn't have the courage to confess his feelings to Shinobu. And Shinobu acts like she likes Rengoku more than Giyu. And she pretended to hate Giyu because, people who mock you the most are secretly in love with you. Secret number 15. Giyu's feeling toward other Hashira. He doesn't like Mitsuri much because he thinks she shows too much of her skin, but that's not her fault. She got that uniform from the Kakushi. They even tried to convince Shinobu to wear the same uniform as Mitsuri, but she refused. Giyu used to train Tokito, but they didn't talk much at all since they have similar personalities. Giyu likes Rengoku because he is an extrovert among the group who talks nicely to him. He respects the stone Hashira because he is much older and mature. Giyu hates Obanai and Sanemi because they are rude to Tanjiro. He is also jealous of Tengen's freedom and how he doesn't care about what people think of him. Last but not least, Giyu has feelings for Shinobu, but every time he sees her, he thinks she is not well in her head. Secret number 16. Rengoku had a good relationship with all the other Hashira, and he always spoke positively to them, even to the lower-rank demon slayers. He was the one whom the other Hashira talked to the most and admired for his strength and motivation. Secret number 17. Mitsuri Kanroji had a closer relationship with Rengoku than you might think because he was her mentor. He is the one who taught her how to convert flower breathing that she learned from Kocho and develop it into her own breathing style, which is love breathing. Secret number 18. Tengen and Rengoku were like twins compared to the other Hashira. They were best friends and had similar eccentric and cheerful personalities. They often joked around with each other and shared a strong sense of duty and honor. They also respected each other's abilities. Tengen admired the incredible strength of Rengoku, and Rengoku always admired the beauty of Tengen's two-sword skill. Secret number 19. Did you know that when Rengoku died, Inosuke put his two swords crossed together as a sign of respect? That means Rengoku was the first person ever to get respect from Inosuke. Remember, Inosuke lived in the mountain his entire life. He never showed respect to anyone or even understood the concept of respecting the dead. As we can see in Season 1, he asked Tanjiro why they needed to bury the dead people. Secret number 20. Before Kanae Kocho died, she was Rengoku's ally and comrade. They often had missions together, and some might say they had feelings for each other, but Sanemi Shinazugawa, the Wind Hashira, also has a feeling toward Kanae Kocho. Even they have a triangle love, both Rengoku and Sanemi Shinazugawa still respect each other. Secret number 21. Obanai Iguro secretly disliked Rengoku for his loudness and optimism, but he also respected him for his strength and conviction. He always spoke nicely to him whenever they met. Also, Obanai lived with Rengoku when he had been saved by Rengoku's dad from the group of thief. Secret number 22. Rengoku was a fan of sumo wrestling and enjoyed eating sweet potatoes with salt-grilled bream. Secret number 23. Rengoku had a habit of speaking very loudly and enthusiastically, which often annoyed or startled others. He also tended to use honorifics such as san and sama when addressing people, even his enemies, as we can see the conversation between him and Akaza in Mugen Train movie. Secret number 24. Rengoku's mother named him Kyojuro Rengoku, which means flame prison in Japanese. His name reflects his flame-breathing technique and his fiery personality. It also implies that he cannot escape his responsibility. Rengoku had other dreams besides being a Hashira, but he followed his mother's advice. She told him that if he was born with a great gift, he had to use it to protect the weak. Secret number 25. Rengoku died with a smile on his face after fighting against Akaza. His last words were, "Keep your heart burning," which inspired Tanjiro to fulfill his duty like him. But this phrase is actually a secret technique that can help him achieve sun breathing's full potential. To reach the limit of the sun breathing bloodline, you have to keep your heart and your body at the highest temperature possible, which we can see Tanjiro did by making himself sick and keeping his body temperature high. This is also what his father and other sun-breathing users did, and most of them died by sickness, just like Tanjiro's father, because they had to keep themselves sick to perform the best out of the sun-breathing technique. Secret number 26. You may not know this, but flame-breathing 9th form, Rengoku, is a result of combining thunder-breathing with flame-breathing. You can see the animation also shows thunder mixed with the flame dragon. Moreover, if you compare Zenitsu's Godspeed form, you will notice that both of their moves and stances are very similar. That is why Rengoku can move really fast. Secret number 27. You might think Rengoku is not that strong since he lost to 𝐂𝐫𝐨𝐝𝐻e, but the truth is 𝐂𝐫𝐫𝐶e never lost a battle with any Hashira, even Giyu Tomioka. 𝐂𝐫𝐫𝐶e died by suicide because of his guilt, so we don't know for sure who is stronger between Giyu and Rengoku. Secret number 28. Did you know that the Mugen Train scene where Rengoku killed 2 demons and had a brotherly moment with these 3 was all a dream? None of those 2 demons were real. They all fell asleep since the first time the ticket collector clipped their tickets. So Rengoku had 2 dreams instead of 1, because they were supposed to have a happy dream to keep them sleeping. The next Hashira, we about to reveal his secret, is Tengen, the sound Hashira. Secret number 29. Did you know that Tengen did not choose to have 3 wives on his own? That's why we can see him love Hinetsuru the most. He has 3 wives because his family practices polygamy. When men in his family turn 15, they must marry 3 women. The clan head is the one who picks the wives for them. Tengen was not happy with this arrangement, but he had no choice. He tried to be a good husband to all of his wives, but he felt a special connection with Hinetsuru. She was also very brave and loyal, risking her life to infiltrate the entertainment district with him. Secret number 30. Tengen is the eldest son of a shinobi clan that has served the Demon Slayer Corps for generations. He has 6 younger brothers and 1 younger sister, but he left his clan after a dispute with his father over his marriage. All of his siblings died in battle, and that is why he wants to live a flashy life as much as possible. Secret number 31. Tengen is the only Hashira who uses a pair of swords instead of a single one, and his sword is not made by the swordsmith village. His sword's made by the swordmen who made weapon for ninja and shinobi. They have a unique design. They are curved like scimitars and have serrated edges that can produce sound waves when swung. His sword was too big, make it hard to create a sword sheet for it. Tengen and Inosuke are the only 2 demon slayer who use fabric to wrap their sword. Secret number 32. Tengen's breathing style is called sound breathing, which is not an original breathing style. It is derived from thunder breathing. Sound breathing allows him to manipulate sound waves and vibrations to enhance his speed. He can also use sound to locate enemies, communicate with allies, and create illusions. Come to think of it, Zenitsu could be a very good sound breathing user, because sound breathing is derived from thunder breathing, and he already has a good sense of hearing, even better than Tengen himself. Secret number 33. Tengen is very confident and proud of his abilities and achievements, but he doesn't like it when people insult him or make fun of him. That's why he punched Inosuke and Zenitsu when they talked about his wives. He does not hesitate, even if they are fellow Hashira or higher-ranking members of the Demon Slayer Corps. He likes to boast about his skills and accomplishments because he worked so hard for what he has and achieved. Secret number 34. Tengen did not born with a great sense of hearing like Zenitsu. He trained his hearing sound when he trained to be a demon slayer who used sound breathing, has born with no talent or special ability like other Hashira. But I think his specials give is being the tallest and the coolest among them. Secret number 35. Tengen never go to the swordsmith village. Every Hashira always go to the swordsmith village when they need a new sword. But since Tengen's sword is not made by the swordsmith in the village, he has no reason or want to go there. Secret number 36. Do you know why he paints his nails different colors? It's because 2 of his wives love different colors, so he paints 2 different colors to please his wives. His headband and earrings are also his wives' choices for him. Secret number 37. Tengen is one of the few Hashira that don't have a Demon Slayer mark. Some people might think that the red scar on his face is his Demon Slayer mark, but that's just a makeup that his wives made for him as a fake mark. The next to reveal the secret is Shinobu, the insect Hashira. She has a lot of secrets hidden behind that smile. Secret number 38. Shinobu's relationship with Kanao is not as close as you might think. Kanao doesn't like to talk to Shinobu because Shinobu likes to ask obvious questions, and she likes to mock and insult people in their face as she asks them. She likes to do that to Giyu the most. Kanao prefers Kanai Kocho, who is sweet and respectful. She didn't ask any questions that people didn't want to answer, and she was good with kids. Shinobu, on the other hand, adopted her older sister's personality and smile after she died. That was her last wish. Even though she can hide her true personality behind that smile, she shows it when she talks. Her real personality is sarcastic and accusatory. Secret number 39. Shinobu did not inherit the insect breathing style, but she created it after realizing she lacked the physical strength to decapitate a demon with her katana. To compensate, she modified her family's flower-breathing style to focus more on small, superficial attacks that inject poison into her opponents. That is how she invented a new breathing style. However, she still taught flower breathing to Kanao because it suited her better. Secret number 40. Shinobu's poison comes from the wisteria flower, which is fatal to demons. She consumed small doses of wisteria flower poison until it spread throughout her body, making her a living weapon against demons. She also devised different kinds of poison for different scenarios such as paralyzing, weakening, or exploding demons. Secret number 41. Shinobu asked the swordsmith to make her sword have 2 sharp edges, so she could apply 2 different types of poison on them. One is a brutal toxin that makes demons die painfully, and the other is a gentle toxin that makes demons die peacefully. She created the gentle toxin because her sister believed that there were good demons out there. That is also why she always asked questions to demons before she killed them. She wanted to prove to her dead sister that there were no good demons in this world and that she was right all along. But she was proven wrong after she saw Nezuko. Secret number 42. Kanai Kocho was tricked by Doma's skill of manipulation, and she trusted that she could befriend him. However, he killed her later. That is why Shinobu hated Doma so much. Doma and the Upper Moon One also hated 𝐏𝐫𝐸𝐻𝐿 because 𝐏𝐏𝐸𝐻𝐿 was a respectful demon. 𝐏𝐏𝐸𝐻𝐿 didn't kill women, and he didn't eat weak people. He only killed men, and he only ate people who were strong enough to challenge him. And that's why Muzan didn't like him as much, because he didn't eat a lot of people like the other Upper Moons. And we all know Muzan hated when demons didn't eat humans. Secret number 43. Shinobu had feelings for Tomioka, but she also had a rivalry with him. She blamed him for not saving her sister from Doma. She also disliked his aloof and taciturn attitude and often teased him or challenged him to a duel. However, she also recognized his strength and skill as a demon slayer and eventually came to trust him as an ally in the battle. Secret number 44. We know that the master of the mansion knows about Ms. Tamayo, and he really wants Ms. Tamayo and Shinobu to work together. But he knows how much Shinobu hates demons, so he is scared that Shinobu will kill off Ms. Tamayo. They might make a great team since they both know medicine. Let's move on to the Hashira, who is every man's dream, Mitsuri. Secret number 45. Mitsuri was not the only one who was born with a rare condition that gave her superhuman strength and muscle density. Her father was also strong, but not as strong as her. Some of her ancestors also had this strength, so it was a genetic trait, not just a coincidence. Secret number 46. Mitsuri and Shinobu Kocho, the insect Hashira, were close friends. They often spent time together, talking about their dreams and problems. They trained to be demon slayers under Kanai Kocho, Shinobu's sister. Both of them learned flower breathing, but Mitsuri later changed it to love breathing by herself. Shinobu was the first one to meet Mitsuri, and she encouraged her to join the Demon Slayer Corps and become a Hashira. Secret number 47. Mitsuri used to have a crush on every man who was stronger than her, because her goal to become a Hashira was to find a strong man. But later she fell in love with a man who was weaker than her, which was Obanai, the snake Hashira. Secret number 48. Mitsuri's Nichiren blade is unlike any other demon slayers. It is shaped like a whip and can extend and retract at will. It is also very flexible and can bend in any direction. You can see her sword changing its length and shape as she wishes into the fight scene with the Upper Moon 4. Secret number 49. Mitsuri Demon Slayer. Mark. It is located on her chest above her heart. It resembles a flower with 6 petals and a star in the center. It activates when she feels strong emotions. The reason why it's a flower shape is because love breathing is just a style that convert from flower breathing. And the mark is always shaped like the style of main breathing, like Tanjiro Fire Mark and Tokito Mist Mark. Secret number 50. Mitsuri made a cameo appearance in another manga series called Fly Me to the Moon, also known as Tonikawa, Over the Moon for You. She appeared alongside Obanai in chapter 137. The next Hashira that we about to reveal secret is Obanai. Secret number 51. Obanai's story is not as beautiful as Mitsuri's. He was born into a clan of thieves who worshipped a demon that resembled a snake woman. He was the first male child born in the clan for 370 years, and he was destined to be sacrificed to the demon when he grew up. His life was full of pain and fear. Secret number 52. Obanai's mouth was slashed from the corners to his ears by his family when he was 12, to make him look more like the demon they worshipped. He wears a bandage over his mouth to conceal his scar, and that's why he despised demons so much and vowed to decapitate all of them. And that's why he hates Nezuko so much. Secret number 53. Obanai escaped from his clan with the help of a small snake that became his friend Kaburamaru. He was later found and saved by Shinjuro Rengoku, the former flame Hashira and father of Kyojuro Rengoku. He trained with Rengoku and became his friend. That's why he was in shock and refused to believe about Rengoku's death. He vowed to avenge him. Secret number 54. Obanai has heterochromia, which means he has two different eye colors, turquoise for his left eye and yellow for his right eye. He is also partially blind in his right eye because of the demon's curse. Secret number 55. He trained to become a water-breathing user, but later Obanai created and mastered the serpent-breathing style, which is a derivative of the water-breathing style. He uses flexible sword techniques that mimic the movements of a snake and can also use Kaburamaru as a weapon or a scout. Secret number 56. Obanai has a harsh and strict personality, often looking down on weaker demon slayers and showing little mercy to demons. He is loyal to Kaguya Ubuyashiki, the leader of the Demon Slayer Corps, and follows his orders without question. He is also very proud of his skills and reputation as the Snake Hashira, one of the strongest swordsmen in the Corps. He does not tolerate any disrespect or disobedience from anyone, except for Mitsuri, whom he secretly loves. Secret number 57. Obanai hated women in general because he was the first male child born in the clan for 370 years, and they had to sacrifice him to a demon instead of those female children. But later, he fell in love with Mitsuri Kanroji because of her strength, kindness, and beauty. He never had a woman being nice to him since he was born, but he was too shy and insecure to confess his feelings to her. He also felt unworthy of her love due to his past. Let's move on from the sadness to more sadness with Gyomei Himejima, the Stone Hashira. Secret number 58. Gyomei Himejima was born blind and has never seen anything in his life. He relies on his enhanced sense of hearing and touch to fight. Even blind, he was born with a gift of strength and trained to become the strongest. Secret number 59. He grew up in a temple orphanage where he acted as an older brother to the younger children. He was gentle and kind, but also strong and protective to all his fellow demon slayer. Secret number 60. He became a demon slayer after a demon attacked his temple and slaughtered all the children he loved. He managed to kill the demon with his bare hands, but was traumatized by the incident. He blamed himself for not being able to save them and swore to never let anyone die under his watch again. Secret number 61. He is the creator and master of the stone breathing, a unique breathing style that utilizes the user's muscles and bones to increase their power and durability. It has 6 forms, each based on a different aspect of stone, such as flint, obsidian, or diamond. Secret number 62. He is very religious and devout, often praying with his beads and chanting the Nyanfo Shinbuda chant, Namu Amida Butsu. He believes that all living beings have a soul, and that demons are corrupted by evil. He respects the wishes of those who want to die as humans, rather than become demons. Secret number 63. He is very emotional and sensitive, often crying over the smallest things. He cries when he is happy, sad, angry, or moved by something. He also cries when he remembers his past, or when he sees someone he cares about in danger. He is not ashamed of his tears and considers them a sign of his humanity. Secret number 64. He has a close bond with his fellow Hashira, especially Muichiro Tokito, the Mist Hashira, who he considers his younger brother. He was also a close friend with Kanai Kocho, since they both became Hashira at the same time. He even saved a boulder to honor her death and put a robe over it to protect it from weather damage, but later it was broken by some random kid who was carrying his demon sister on his back. Secret number 65. He has a rivalry with Kokushibo, the upper rank one of the 12 Kizuki, who is also a former demon slayer and the ancestor of Muichiro. They have clashed several times in the past, but never won or lost. They both recognize each other's strength and resolve, but also despise each other's ideals. Next is Muichiro Tokito, the Mist Hashira. secret number 66, Muichiro is the youngest of the Hashiras, being only 14 years old. He became a Hashira only 2 months after joining the Demon Slayer Corps, because he killed one of the lower moon demons, making him a prodigy. He is the descendant of Kokushibo, the strongest of the 12 Kizuki, and inherited his bloodline trait of having a unique sword eye. Secret number 67. Muichiro's mist breathing technique is a legacy of the sun breathing. He's very good at learning the mist breathing, not only because he is the sun breathing bloodline, but remember, he trained inside the mansion, and taking of by master of the mansion himself. He trained by 3 other Hashira, which is Giyu, Rengoku, and Gyomei Himejima, the stone Hashira. Secret number 68. The creator of Demon Slayer designed Tengen's wives to have the same personality as Zenitsu, Tanjiro, and Inosuke. Suma cries a lot and doesn't have self-confidence like Zenitsu. Makio gets angry easily and hates when Suma cries like Inosuke because he doesn't like to hear Zenitsu crying. Hinatsuru is calm, and when faced with arguing, they try to calm everyone down so the people could be reasonable. Another thing I noticed is that they are the polar opposite of each other. Suma and Inosuke look alike but have different personalities. Zenitsu and Makio are, if Inosuke and Zenitsu switched personalities. Hinatsuru and Tanjiro are if they switched genders. Secret number 69. He adopted the dead face and introvert personality from Giyu Tomioka because he was the one who trained him. As we can see in Season 3, his original personality before he lost his memory was very extroverted and kind. He was different from his twin brother, who was cold and ruthless. Secret number 70. Muichiro's mist breathing is derived from the sun breathing, the original and most powerful breathing style. He is one of the few users who can change the color of his Nichirin blade to crimson, which can harm Muzan and the upper moons more effectively. He is able to do this because he inherited the blood of Yoriichi Tsugikuni, the first sun breather and the ancestor of Kokushibo. Secret number 71. Muichiro is a descendant of Kokushibo, the upper moon one. Kokushibo was also the twin brother of Yoriichi Tsugikuni, the first user of the sun breathing and the strongest swordsman in history. Both of them had twins, and one had a kind personality, and one had a bad personality. Last but not least, the Wind Hashira, Sanemi Shinazugawa. Secret number 72. His body is riddled with scars because he cut himself to use his blood to distract demon. He carries a rare blood type known as Marechi blood, a potent weapon against demons. By spilling his own blood, he can lure and distract the demons with its irresistible aroma. Secret number 73. Sanemi has a rivalry with Giyu Tomioka, whom he considers as weak and cowardly. He often insults and provokes him, but also acknowledges his strength and skill. They have fought several times, but their matches always end in a draw. Secret number 74. He feigns disdain for his younger brother, who lacks any aptitude for breathing styles, but the truth is that he wants to protect him from the dangers of being a demon slayer. He secretly entrusted the stone Hashira to train and mentor his younger brother, hoping that he would survive the perilous battles. Secret number 75. You might think this generation of Hashiras created a lot of their own breathing styles, but this often happened to the old generation of Hashiras too. There were a lot more unique breathing styles that were created from the 4 main breathing styles, and some were converted from the sun breathing style itself, but we didn't get to see all of them. So that's all for today's video. See you at the next one.